Hey crochet blanket friends. On this video I'm going to show you how we're going to crochet along this edge of your first panel to get started on your second panel. So this is just a little square I did that looks sort of like the first panel you guys did with the stripes and the bobbles. This edge is where you worked your edge bobbles. So this is you would have on a right side row been going this way, your wrong side row you came that way. These are the edge bobbles. These up here, those are the picots that you do on the very last row. Picots are pretty simple, but at the end of this video, I'll do a couple just to show you how they're done in case you haven't done one before. So let's get started. We're gonna work along this edge, and with your 4 colors, you choose whichever color you want. I'm doing the brightest one, this one, just so we can see real well what we're doing. So we're gonna flip this over. On this row, we're gonna do the setup row on the wrong side. So when you flip it over, this is right where you ended your last row of your last panel. So right there, this is my end that I kind of wove in, but didn't get it in the whole way. So you're going to attach your yarn right here at this top corner with the wrong side facing. And you can attach your yarn however you like. I usually just poke my hook through and then grab the tail and pull a loop through like that, and then I chain 1 with both the tail and the working yarn, and then I drop the tail and just work with the working yarn for the rest of the piece. Get that out of the way. But you can do it however you like. If you have a way that you like to do it, go for it. Okay, so I have joined on. Now all we're going to do is we're going to work 1 single crochet in the side edge of each row the whole way down. It's harder to do than you would think working on video. I'm backwards. Okay, so just 1 stitch per row. You just want to be sure and poke in at the same depth each time. That's the most important part. You can kind of see this has like pre-made holes for you basically. We're going to go in that one and that one and that one and that one, just 1 in each. The number that you wind up with is probably going to be about 180 because that's how many rows you did. We're not going to need quite that many stitches for our panel for the working rows. We're going to want to come up with the same number as we had for the first panel, which for most of you was 150. But we're going to worry about that on the next row. We're going to do some decreasing. You could also, if you wanted to, skip stitches instead of going into each, but I think it looks a lot nicer if this first row you go into every one and do the decreasing on the next side. Okay, so that is all there is to that. You guys have it a lot easier than the knitters. So rejoice in being a crocheter. You probably do anyway, every day. Okay, I'm not going to go the whole way down because you get the point. But anyway, that's all we're going for. Just single crochets, evenly spaced down along that edge. And you're going to go the whole way down until that very last row that you can get into. And then once you finish that, you're going to flip it over and it'll be written into your pattern. You're going to do some decreasing along that first row. For now, I will show you how to do a picot, in case you haven't done one. And the picots, those are worked on this edge along the wrong side. So we'll pretend that we've just turned and we're ready to do a wrong side row on the top. So you're just going to single crochet in the first 1 or 2, whatever you like, not important at all. And then we're going to chain 4 and then go back down to the first chain and work a slip stitch. Pull through there and there. And then just move to the next, and you're going to work, I did 3 single crochets, so 1 single in each of the next 3. I did 3 singles in between each picot. You can space them out as far as you'd like. Chain 4, slip stitch at the base. Then I'm going to do 3 single crochets, 1 in each of the next 3. If you want them spaced further apart, go ahead. You can do it every 4 or every 5. If you want them closer together, you can do that too. So there's 2 cute little picots. Really simple, but they look really close to the edge bobbles that you were doing. So away you go. I will show you, I haven't crocheted all of the colors onto the panel yet, but here's what the knitters look like. So you can see all of the colors. This one's Player's Ball. Can't remember the name of that one. Coneflower and Painted Desert. Player's Ball and Coneflower are two of Farmer's Daughter regular colors, and then these two she did custom just for us. This one that I can't remember, and this dark orangey one is called Painted Desert. But we think they played really well together. Of course, you can put them in any order you want. This is your blanket. You do it however you like. Have fun with the colors. Hope you like them as much as we do. Thanks for joining me.